Okay, so I wanted to tell this story because I realized I didn't tell this story because I like to say how much the Creator God has always been in my life, and like I said, I've always had angels around me, always protecting me. Um, Even with all these like traumas that I've gone through, it still always showed me that there's always a higher power out there, whether you believe it or whoever you believe to, um, or yeah, whoever you believe, that there is a higher power, like as so above as below, you know. So when I when I gave birth to my daughter, my remember I was on high blood pressure medicine throughout my whole pregnancy. In the beginning, I was taking them in the daytime. um, but then when I stopped working, I because I couldn't sleep at nighttime, I would end up sleeping majority of the daytime, and then would forget to take my pills. So, excuse me. Um, I started taking them like at around like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning because I knew like, okay, if I take them now, I won't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. So once I switched to taking them in early in that morning, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. When I had my daughter, I think it was the second day because the first day, the nurse comes in. My best friend's in the room with me. She's she's there the whole time I'm in the hospital. And they have to give you the high blood pressure medicine because once I gave birth, my blood pressure skyrocketed and they didn't want me to, go into seizures or anything like that. So for that first day, because I think my body was used to it the first time I got it, I was only really knocked out the first day. So when the nurse came in to give me my blood pressure medicine, she was like, "Why do you take it so late?" I was like, "I don't know. I had a hard time sleeping at nighttime, so it was just better for me to take it around this time." She was like, "Oh, okay." Like she kind of found it weird. So I think it was the second day. Um, my best friend knocked out, and I had just like fed my daughter, and I had put her in the little bassinet that they give you in the hospital. And once again, you know how they tell you lay your baby on her back. That's exactly what I did. I didn't put her in in the bed with me or anything like that. So as I'm starting to doze off, I'm watching TV and I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting sleepy, but all of a sudden I'm hearing this. So I'm like, what is that? What is that sound? But still dozing off, but I hear it. So as I now I'm like, cause right when the nurse come in, I was just about to like really like just kind of go into sleep. When she walks in, all you hear her go, "Oh my God!" And she grabs my daughter, flips her over, and I wake up like I jump out of my bed. My best friend jumps up as we see her turning her like all the milk that she had drunk was just like just coming out of her like it was like a like a faucet. When I tell you, my heart dropped. The nurse was like, "Oh my gosh, I just came in here to give you your medicine. Like, now I understand why you had to change the time you took your pill because I can see you was already going to sleep." I was like, I heard her the whole time. I guess she was tapped, like her hands was like frantic like this. This is what the nurse said when she walked in. Like when she walked in, she seen her hands like this going like so. That tapping noise was her hands hitting the bassinet. So she was like, that's what made her like, scream the way she did. When I tell you that rest of that night I didn't sleep, I did not sleep the rest of the night. and she was like, thank God, like she walked in when she did, because basically I would have woke up to a dead baby. That's why I said my kids, like, even though even as a single mother and I complain and I have these mental breakdowns and I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't have no kids, like I wish I wasn't a mother, like all this other stuff. My kids are here for a reason, because that's the second one. That was the second one that literally was saved, literally by angels around me. So I just wanted to tell that little story, because then I have two more. Of course, I had posted the one about my fourth child, about how she almost passed away when she was in my stomach. So let's continue with the story.